Hi everybody, welcome to the stream here on BPT. This is Plum, and welcome to BPT's 15th year milestone celebration special here. It's a BPT special, and thank you guys for tuning in, and also for the birthday wishes as well. Anyway, I'm Plum, and we're gonna end the song right here. And joining me, ladies and gentlemen, is Luke Jeffers.
Hello guys, 18 years well says quote and establishment right here from the accomplishments, reaction videos, everything like that. Here's what it says. Thank you for the past 18 years well says quote yesterday. I thank you for your support and things like that.
And joining me, the founder of Retro Media Vision, and of course he's going to be doing a podcast on his new iPad soon. And of course his album you can listen to on Apple Music, Spotify, and all that great jazz. It's Retro Media Vision himself, Chris Kennedy.
Hi, how are you, folks?
And I almost got the last name messed up. I was almost gonna call you Chris Jeffers, but no, I didn't want to do that.
Oh my God, seriously?
Well, well, it was just a tongue twister. I almost said that, but at least I dodged the bullet on that.
Oh,
but anyway,
that's good. Yes.
yeah, yeah. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, today, well, as you guys know, it is not only my 15th year on YouTube. Thank you everybody for the past 15 years of everything I've done here on YouTube for the past 15 years. You know, both ups and downs of the channel, but most importantly, my birthday, obviously, and so I know. So keep the birthday wishes coming on my Facebook, and thank you to all who wishing me a happy 36th birthday. So thank you guys, and and all that cool stuff. So thank you very much for that. But anyway, so we are here, and so 15 years of BPT. First started in 2010 as Brandon P22589, doing the good old days. My first video was I think it was recorded on a digital camera and whatnot at a apartment that I lived until 2014. We won't talk about what happened in that year, but that one video really took the channel into a whole new thing, and it was going to be an experience of what is BPT today.
Mm-hmm.
So, and with that in mind, I do have a video here that I'm going to present to everybody here, hopefully, assuming we're all going to do this. This is my very first video that I did those 15 years ago, when I was a hairy kid with a hairy beard and everything, and yeah, I was just a mess back then. But not well. I'm just saying it for the point because I'm not as I was for today, but 15 years ago, yeah, I didn't really know what I was doing at first, but I was confident that the channel was gonna really be where it is today. Again, ups and downs of the channel. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, here is the video that I did way back in 10. So, and like I said, this was shot in a bedroom, my mother's bedroom and whatnot, at the apartment and everything. And that's where it all began for me, and a lot of memories have made for the for this YouTube channel. So, anyway. Let's see if this is going to play, and here is the video. Hi everyone, this is welcome to my introduction video of my brand new YouTube channel called Brandon P22589. And just to let you guys know that I am launching my new channel. and I launched it on February 25th, and which is my birthday. So, in the near future videos on YouTube, you're gonna see everything from game review videos to you know, unboxings of certain things, as well as giving out a movie review. Now, I'm not gonna upload any movie previews and stuff on YouTube because it is copyright. I'm gonna play it safe, and also I'm also gonna be doing a movie review from time to time, and as always, I'm gonna do a simple Q&A like AubreyMan62187 does, and Matthew V21688. And this video is a warm welcome. So when I launch this channel, I am gonna have a few simple rules that you probably would need to know. Before you watch any of my videos, please look at the following rules on my brand new channel, Brandon P22589. Because I'm the type of guy that I like to do video game reviews and so many forth. And I want to keep it simple, and I also want to make sure that I keep things the way that I want my videos to be.
Yeah.
All these videos are going to be, they're going to have a lot of humor in it, and there's going to be no cussing in any of my videos. And I really think that this is going to be an excellent opportunity for me to do a first video on YouTube. So this is just my introduction, and I can't wait to do a video or two. And I may get around doing my birthday spectacular on YouTube, but if I can't, all the videos are going to be on Facebook. So, Goblin Fan 2007, if you're watching this video right now, I may urge you to watch my videos, my birthday spectacular, and comment on them if you like. And you can like the video, you can unlike the video, it is totally up to you. And I just want to say a big special thanks to Goblin Fan 2007 for being a true friend, and without him, he's probably my biggest friend yet. And Goblin Fan, I appreciate it, and I want you to subscribe to my videos on YouTube, comment, make sure you keep the comments clean, and make sure that you, you know, keep the comments clean like I said. Subscribe to my videos, rate my videos if you want, but please rate wisely. And when you do rate one of my videos, I wanna know why you give it like a 4 stars or 5 stars. Just let me know. But like I said, I want you to enjoy my videos. I want you to enjoy what I'm gonna do on YouTube. And so like I said, I'll be here for you guys on YouTube. I'm gonna get around doing videos on YouTube this much, but I can't possibly tell you when I'm gonna get around to it because I got a hefty life schedule. So if you don't see any of the birthday spectacular videos on YouTube, you're probably gonna see them on Facebook, and that's where my friend Goblin Fan is. He's on Facebook. So, but in the meantime, however, I will be doing a series of videos, and I plan on doing the birthday spectacular on YouTube. So I'm gonna do that for you guys, and that's it for my introduction of my brand new channel on YouTube, the Brandon P22589, made for you on YouTube. And I'll see you guys for my very first video for you. And comment on the video, rate, subscribe, do whatever you need to do. I'm Brandon Plumley, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Take care, and I can't wait to do some videos for you. Bye-bye. And there you go. That's where it all began, those 15 years. So how about that, guys? I mean, there you go.
Yes.
I mean,
there you go.
I'm gonna remove that
Yeah.
and switch back to that. But yeah, again,
Okay, yes.
15 years of that, and I tell you, I mean, a lot has changed over the years on the channel. From the birth to what it is today. And so it's just incredible for those 15 years that and the thing is, folks, I don't do as much YouTube videos, as I would like to, but because where one is taking part of my resources and everything.
Yeah.
But whenever I don't, whenever I have the day off or whatever, I would upload a video here and now for you guys, for the content, because I'm at over 1,000 videos, and did a live stream that I did, and then did a replay of it that I uploaded. But yeah, I mean, it's been an incredible 15 years, and I tell you, I mean, I don't know, I was just something else back then,
Wow.
um, but yeah, I mean, I think I was like 21 when I did when I did the introduction. Because like I said, in 2010 I was 21, so and I did this right before I launched the channel. So I was 21 back then. I'm 36 today, 36 now, and whatnot. And yeah, I mean, it's just insane looking back the 15 years.
Yeah.
What I said of the birthday celebration, um, and probably the greatest video of all time that I did is when Luke was doing the hopping thing, and I just did it and caught a moment. I'm like, gotta record that. I'm like, yes, this is gonna be the part of history on my YouTube channel. It's like, yeah, I gotta do that, and
You
I
gotta
did.
do it. You gotta do it,
And
folks.
Luke didn't know that I did that, because otherwise that magical moment would be flushed away in the toilet and never happen again. So I'm glad I took the opportunity to use the PlayStation Eye camera that was on PS3, because I owned that at the time, and then I just recorded the video using that software on PS3, and then him having a hell of a workout, and I'm sure he still has a hell of a workout with his workouts and stuff, and
Yeah.
Chris with his aerobics and everything.
Yeah,
But
definitely. Yeah.
that's the one video that nothing seems to amaze me on this whole thing. So
Yeah.
uh but yeah, that video is a magical moment on the channel, whether the viewers liked it or they hate it. I still think it's a magical moment of the channel.
Mm.
And that, because creative things really do happen when that moment, you got to seize the moment and hit that record button on that camera, which I was using the PlayStation Eye, and I was on my little HP mini netbook that had Windows XP on it and using Skype, and I captured the moment, and I'm glad I did. And I'm glad Luke had the opportunity to at least granted me to do the video, because that was an entertaining video, and
Irritating, folks.
I still think it's one of the best videos ever on YouTube, and if
Yeah.
that video ever gets deleted, which I hope not, but if
Oh
for
God.
some reason that
And
ever goes away on this channel, it would. I don't know what other video is gonna have that sparkle and that creativity of
Oh, yeah.
of that video that I did.
Yes, indeed.
years went by. I did react to it on LHBI at one point, twice with T, and it was remastered on my main channel. Go check it out.
And well, and I just want to say too that you guys are gonna laugh when I put this on here. You guys ready to see it?
Okay. Yeah.
All right, here it is.
I'm ready.
John Man Popcorn.
Hey folks, John Man here with the popcorn popper. You just trot it in. Hopefully you don't get electrocuted, and then bam, you got fresh popcorn in seconds. Oh wait a minute, I'm not here. Goodbye. All right.
Definitely.
Oh my god. And here's the Tom remix has own voice impression like Barney, Bugs Bunny, which you didn't do anymore, Sean Connery, something like that.
Yep, he likes to see the lit tits now. We're never get tired of the 40th anniversary of SNL, especially with that famous category of the Let It Snow, which backwards.
Yeah, it's now our 50th year.
And now it's the 50th anniversary of the show. I mean, yeah. Well, I hope you got that out of your system when I did the whole John Man popcorn popper.
I was broke hard when you said that.
Yeah. Well, it was either going to be that or the John Madden microwave popcorn popper.
I'm gonna catch it one of these days, and it's just when next 15 years.
And just imagine this, Luke. Imagine if he was alive still. Imagine if John Madden was in a commercial for Acura and give them lots of love. Like, hey, folks, John Madden here. You want to drive a vehicle? I recommend the Acura.
If you got,
believe me, you will love it. Satisfaction guarantee.
Like Brent, Travis Morrison, Willie Reed, Ron Berry, everybody. If you guys watch this, I will know something for remix.
Yeah.
Satisfaction guaranteed or your money back. Come visit Aqua and you'll love that car too.
Oh my god!
And if you want to race with the Aqua, then play Gran Turismo.
Turismo, why?
Well, Aqua is in Gran Turismo. And I think it's in Forza, but I'm not quite sure. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, there you go. So lot of love of Aqua and a lot of love of the popcorn popper.
I know.
I know. I know that you weren't expecting me to do the whole popcorn popper thing.
Yeah, and it's fine, but the whole popcorn, you're joking about popcorn David and popcorn pop panel.
Yeah. Well, if David ever used a popcorn popper, just make sure that he don't get himself electrocuted with that popcorn popper, because that's a very dangerous machine. And yet it's being sold for 3 easy payments. 3 easy payments of $39.99 plus shipping and handling.
That's not cool, Barbie.
And then it'll be like, oh well, this is a dangerous part. I'd rather not take the chance. But well, now this is for entertainment purposes only, folks, and for you, David, if you're watching this. But I think David would probably not buy the popcorn popper, but instead he'll probably get himself a Barbie doll, and dress her up any way she wants, any way he wants. I'm not saying David 3000's a girl. I just messed that up. And we know, David, that you're not a girl. Okay, we because like I said, you're awesome for what you do on Network 3000. But I'm just saying that, I mean, David would rather have a Barbie doll than having one of those John Madden popcorn poppers that might end up set the house on fire.
Oh God! Oh, if you watch this game, I'll get back to you in your vlog project sometime this week. Not sure when, but probably this week. And of course, your green screen fest for your 2,000 hangout sometime soon. Be look out for it.
Yeah, exactly. So, Well, anyway, that was the fun 20 minutes that we had on the
It was
celebration.
fun.
Uh, I've been waiting for this opportunity, to do the live stream.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, so a lot of stuff has made over the years of BPT. In all seriousness, folks. So I want to get to the serious stuff by saying, one of the best moments I've ever had here on the YouTube channel is when I did the very first game, and Luke has this too in his room. It was it was an honor. Yeah, it was an honor for me to film the very first game of the title electronics game Wheel of Fortune Junior from the year 2000.
Yeah.
Uh, and I did that at that old apartment that I was in until 2014. And yeah, and that video really, and
Sure.
yeah, hang on, I'm gonna, there you go.
There you go, folks.
Yes.
So yeah, and that game really did a lot for me for game number one. So with over 30,000 plus views, it's been wonderful for me to do that, because I knew that it would, for the audience who really wanted that game, and to be shown on the channel. So
Mhm.
and I think I used a digital camera at the time. I was probably using my own digital camera instead of hers, but I think it was like a Kodak video camera that I bought at Staples or wherever I got it from. That recorded HD. Well, maybe not HD, but I don't know. But yeah, it was a Kodak that had a tripod mount that you could
Yeah.
put it on, and that way you don't have to hold the camera like an idiot, and
Yes.
try to, you know, and have the screen shake and everything, and like I'm some sort of Frankenstein or something, that or
Or
a zombie that can't hold the camera, while doing a video and whatnot. So,
yeah.
but again, had a lot to learn and everything, uh, for the videos and stuff, and obviously, but yeah. So, the Wheel of Fortune Junior game, that is something that I truly admire, and I'm glad that I was part of it, and with 30,000 views later and everything. So I just want to say thank you, everybody who watched the Wheel of Fortune Junior
Thank
electronic
you,
game.
everyone.
It
Yeah.
was awesome, and everything like that. And if you enjoy the Wheel of Fortune
Definitely.
Junior game, well, check out the other Wheel of Fortune stuff that I did, especially what I did recently with the Xbox game of Wheel of Fortune that I streamed.
Yeah.
And then it was made available as a Wii Play. And yeah, so I won't give out any spoilers, but yeah, it was a fun stream. Used a capture card to play the game. I used the Shadowcast capture card, plugged it into the Xbox because this was the Xbox version of Wheel of Fortune. Um,
Even though I reacted to it early last week, this past week,
yeah,
and it was
and
nice.
yeah, and use Streamlabs, and did the stream, and it went really well. And so so the other stuff that I can say on the YouTube channel, besides the Wheel of Fortune game, was those Skype talks. If you guys remember back in the day, that there was Skype talks episodes. There was like 5 episodes total. The
Was
reason
it?
I never did the sixth one, because I don't know, I just probably didn't want to do another episode. So that remains a mystery on why I haven't never done the sixth episode. Maybe I should have, but
You should have.
it was just taking a lot out of me,
Plus,
doing
I
new
was
episodes.
I was very busy throughout the sixth episode. I was struggling with stress that following July, and yeah, until 2024, I came back from stress, and David at one point came back with his own Discord talk series at that one point, which is now canceled. It was probably a good thing David can bring back the talk series.
Yeah, and so Stripe Talks, there were 2 episodes that Lou Jeff was made his appearance. He was also known as the Crazy Bunch 8 at the time.
Yeah,
and he was in 2 of the episodes of that show.
Yeah, Crazy Bunch 8. Yeah, that before I was Crazy Bunch 8, there was several YouTube channels before I was Crazy Bunch. There are 3 of them. One was my Lou Jeff's Sway account in 2007 July till Sonic Facebook Day. He was known as Patrick Randall, my good friend Patrick Randall, and Darkest Cool Free made a rant about Lou Jeff's Toys about my second YouTube channel, and then Lou Jeff's 999, which is known as Lou John. I met 3 YouTubers before Remix and Chris Kenny, other YouTubers like Marshall Brown for one. That was Appalachian 94. Patrick Randall, who is coming back to YouTube in Q3 2025, Ben was signed Facebook Day at the time, and then Lou John, and then there was several Crazy Bunch accounts before I closed my Lou J. Sway's back account. There was Crazy Bunch 1, which focused on fish. My stepdad taking some fishing lessons before I accidentally closed the account. A week later, Crazy Bunch 2 in 2009 of July through November 2009. There was Crazy Bunch 3, November 2009 until 2010. No, 2010 is my dad. Then Crazy Bunch 4, 5, and 6 in 2000 like some in 2010. Crazy Bunch 7 same year, and then the first time I met Remix was Crazy Bunch 8 in that same August. So that's history lesson behind it until Crazy Bunch 9, and then was to be known as today as Luke J. Story 5 Productions LLC in 2011 till the present. There you go. And then Appalachian 4's history in 2020 when Marshall bought me the Appalachian 4 history. So there you go. And if you go to my YouTube history, look it up on social media coming soon.
And do you remember the first 2 episodes you were in on?
I was in we were it's kind of like Tetris episode.
Yeah,
different, not that, and it's different. And the one you told me about Ice Climber.
Yep, I remember that. Yeah, and the first one was the game that was on the original Wii. It was on WiiWare.
Yeah.
And it's where it's like human Tetris, if you will, and you have to make sure that it fits, because if you don't do it, then you end up losing a life and whatnot. It's kind of like human Tetris in a way, where you have to, do that and get through. I kind of forgot the name of the game. It's not available anymore, obviously, because that game is super old.
Yeah.
But it's that game. It's like human Tetris in a way.
Uh,
I thought it was a really cool game. It was a demo. I didn't get the full copy. But yeah, it was on the original Wii back then, and yeah, that was pretty cool. And the second episode, which is probably my favorite episode that I did on that, was the Ice Timer. Especially when what happened in the second part, where I got a game over, and that hilarious thing where I said, "No, game over." And that was awesome back in the day. I mean, oh my god!
Yeah, exactly.
That was a highlight moment, if you will.
Wow, exactly.
And yeah, so that was really fun. That was something.
Yeah.
Again, it just brings memories and everything. Now, obviously, the video I have deleted on the channel, which I wish I probably could have done a lot better had I not deleted it. before I, in 2011, was a game that I did on PS3. It was a demo version of the game on PS3,
Yeah,
and that was a trivia game known as You Don't Know Jack.
which I remember very well. And then
Cool.
Pepsi now 72 decided that you did not like he did not like the video.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was understandable. I mean, like I said, I really didn't know what I was doing at the time. I don't know. I probably didn't understand the whole YouTube thing until today. Obviously, me being mature and everything, more mature than everybody else out there. Let me
Yeah,
tell you.
again, I was only near close to be 16 and didn't know what happened at the time until I realized until you came back to BPT in 2014. You were doing Unlisted at the time, and it was Alex Perez's idea.
Well, we'll get to that, and also I did a live stream that I did on my Game on Live channel that I did on Twitch, but it was a reunion, if you will. Me and Luke actually did a reunion of that episode, and we actually did the stream of it. I know wasn't as good as the original one from episode 2, but it was a nice reunion of what it was.
It's like
It
it's
was
a different
really
mix.
cool.
I was only 20, and it was a stressful time at the time.
But so it was like I said, the reunion. It was a nice way to have a reunion. Because everybody wanted it. I wanted it. Luke probably did too. And I'm like, well, okay, well we'll do this on the stream for Game on Live, which was known at the time. And yes, folks, uh, Game on Live does not exist anymore because I killed it.
Yeah,
So there's
he
no
killed it.
no Game on Live anymore. I
No
don't
game.
really know what I'm gonna do with the old one. I'm probably gonna, I don't know, but like I said, everything like that is now going to be Remix Games on my Twitch channel, which is Remix
Yeah,
Plum TV. So everything from Game on Live would be simply Remix Games. It's going to be sort of a rebirth of Game on Live, but totally different.
totally
And I'm
different.
also in the works of bringing back Retro Night that I did on Sundays whenever I wasn't doing any presentations at We're One on Sunday.
I
But again,
remember.
things have changed obviously because now I do presentations, or should I say, now I do work on Sundays until 5 p.m. instead of what it was back then.
Yeah,
And yes, I do work on Sundays. I know it's something,
it's
but
so,
but Sundays is usually the best for us at We're One, because we get to do some fun things in the afternoon. But yeah, so until 5 p.m. on Sundays, in this future, and everything. But back then, I had free time and I was able to do Retro Night. And like I said, when Retro Night does return, there's going to be some huge differences that is not going to be in what it was back in 2015 or so. So it's going to be a lot different than what it was back then.
yeah,
Um, because like I said, again, the reason I don't do as much videos or do much streams and everything is because I have a lot of resources into We're One, and they need me, and I need them, and it's my responsibility that I do this because now I know you're not seeing it on the StreamYard, but I am the CEO of We're One, so but and it's my responsibility because because what I'm thinking the most right now, hopefully, is seeing We're One of turning 25 in 2028, because that would be something I would really like to really. I'm just so excited, but at the same time, I really want to see it happen.
yeah, I do as well.
Um, but like I said, when I'm not doing work at Wheel One, I will play a game on Xbox or PS5 or whatever, and then take that video and upload it to YouTube and for everybody to enjoy.
Enjoy.
Especially the whole Halo game that I uploaded, the Halo Master Chief collection that
Yeah.
I bought on Xbox when it was on sale. And yeah, I love playing Halo, especially Halo Reach and the firefight mode. That's the reason why I have an Xbox Series X. It's because of that game. And hopefully it'll come to PS5 momentarily or sometime soon
Yeah,
onto
sometimes.
that platform. Um, but yeah, so it's just again an incredible experience. So Skype Talks, like I said, 5 episodes. The last episode for Skype Talks was Wheel of Fortune for the Wii, and my special guest on that episode was a guy named he went by the name Hunter. I forgot his
412 Hemlock.
yeah that one that 412 Hemlock, aka Henry O. Hunter. Yeah, that one.
Because I remember this story very well. And when I first met Billy on Skype,
Yeah.
I mean, it was a special event I was doing on my main channel and I was doing the call. This will have he's like, "Shut up, Luke."
Yeah.
And it was on YouTube. Go check it out.
And like I said, over the years on my YouTube channel, by having my own digital camera and everything, because I said I started off with the Kodak Easy Shell, and then those little pocket video camcorders, not just a handheld one. And then I moved my way to the Sony CyberShot, which I love that digital camera, and I thought it was an amazing little camera. And I worked my way up, and then all of a sudden, everything changed for the better on BP on what was to be BPT. So yeah, there's a lot of things that really changed over the years. Doing it all on a digital camera, and now the whole landscape of BPT is totally drastic. That you guys have not seen before ever since that I decided, well, I'm gonna drop the Brandon P22589 and just call it Brandon Plumley Television or BPT. And that's where all the videos happen is under that. So
Yeah.
but yeah, there's been a lot of stuff that's happened over the years, and the other thing too about the YouTube channel that I am most proud of and most happy about was the game shows that I did for this channel.
Yeah. Awesome.
Because there's a lot of memories that happened with game shows, especially with Katy Pit Live, Word Bank, and what used to have been Countdown, but I had to stop doing that because of copyright. But yeah, the game shows have really been awesome on here. I know that I'm still sad about not doing Katy Pit Live anymore, which still sucks, but again, Wheel One, takes up much of my time, but like I said, never say never on when I'm gonna do a game show here on YouTube. So never say never. It might end up being recording instead of a live stream, because what I want to do is, well, sometime soon, whenever I get around to it, buy the version of ScreenFlow 10 on the Mac App Store, and then after I buy it, then I will probably be able to record stuff. Now it's obviously not gonna be the fastest way, unlike doing a live stream, because obviously the recorded version, there's gonna be editing that's gonna drive me insane, and add the overlay of the scroll counter, like I did back in the day when on the Katy Pit Live we did the the scoring system. We used the A-Crate font back then. The amazing gradient colors and everything.
Yeah.
So that's something I'm probably gonna bring back because it's a cool font, and I'm probably gonna bring it back in one shape or form.
Yeah.
And have to add an overlay on top of the video to add the contestant score and everything uh,
Yeah.
of that game. Whether if it's well, I know there's one game show that's not gonna probably well, it will involve money somewhat, although it's fiction. And like I said, folks, 118 episodes of Katie Put Live, the prizes and whatnot, they were all totally fictional
Yeah.
because it was made for entertainment purposes, and no
Oh,
actual prizes were given out. And that's why I had to put a disclaimer that it's all fictional
bam.
and it's for entertainment viewing.
Yes.
So, but anyway, so the one show that I really want to do first, if it works out on this channel, is a game that I would like to do. Well, it's you against the dice, and your objective is to avoid the number of the dice. And so, what you have to do is, well, you have to roll the dice and score as many points as you can without hitting that number. And if you hit that number either on your first roll or until you keep going until you either well, anyway, what I'm saying is on your first roll, if you hit that number exactly on your first roll, then yeah, you don't get any points and whatnot whatsoever. So that's kind of like a dead stop, if you will. If you hit that number on your first roll, then yeah, you lose the points. So basically, how it goes is you roll the dice, and then you yell out stop, and then we'll see what number that the dice landed on, and then it's your decision on whether you want to continue with the roll, and you can roll as many times as you like. But until then, your turn will end when you either stop and you get the points you accumulated, or you land on the number that you're not supposed to land on, and that's the danger number. And if you land on that, then you lose all your points, and then it goes to the contestant. So that is what this concept is so far of this game show
Well,
and
ages. Yeah.
whatnot. And I want to know what you guys think of that whole concept and everything, because that was my idea of an episode that I watched on YouTube. I don't know if I should mention a name or whatnot, but I saw a game that something similar to that. It was a PC game back in like '94 and whatnot, and it's called Jamwadi. Just one more, and that's it. It's that kind of game where you got two dices and you have to roll, and then you have to either continue or to stop and potentially losing points. So this game has like the zap and the bonus. If you get a zap, you lose the points and whatnot. If you get a bonus, let's say if it's a 5 and a 5, and you land on that on your first roll, then you get the bonus, and then you don't lose the bonus when you get the bad number. So it's kind of like that in a way. So again, it's called Jamwadi. It's a Windows PC game back in 93, 94. I can't even find that game, but yeah. So that's the dice game. It's similar to that game, Jamwadi, but my own take, if you will.
Okay.
So yeah. So not a lot of progress, but like I said, I will tinker a bit and see what works and see what doesn't work. and try to make it happen for a dice game show for you guys, because I know you guys would want to see a new game show that involves rolling the dice and get points and everything. On the whole point scoring, kind of gameplay.
Fine.
So I think it looks awesome. I think. So is that a concept you guys like?
Inside, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Danger, going too fast. Yeah. I'm just typing in the danger because I'm trying to find a video and whatnot, and I
Yeah.
see and I was playing a game doing the stream, if you will, and it says danger, going too fast, and that is from the Tetris game on Windows 3.1 that I did a stream of. It's like, yeah, because when I reached like level 8 or 9 and I was using the keyboard and the game was just going too fast, and I'm like, okay, well, I give up, game over.
Oh my
I'm
god.
like, okay, I'm screwed, I'm done.
I'm done.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
I'm screwed. Yep, I'm totally screwed.
Yeah, I essentially saw that comment from minutes ago, thinking, Bryce Steak Cooker Pro Machine. Oh god.
Well, speaking of which, there it is.
Yeah, that too.
And that'd probably be a much safer machine than John Madden's popcorn popper. Unless if Bonnie has done something evil and he's not going to tell you about it, then you'd be like, no, I'm not messing with this crap. Well, you never know what Bonnie does. You don't know what he does when he's not on stream or on video and whatnot. Because like I said, there's Bonnie, there's Mr. Bucket. I mean, Mr. Bucket. Gosh, I don't know what Mr. Bucket's doing to Billy these days. I really have no idea. It kind of creeps me out.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I know, right? It just kind of creeps me out.
But just mind, Mr. Buckle, I was up with Mr. Buckle this time.
Well, speaking of which, I'm gonna do one more video for you all. Maybe, two. Actually, two more. So we did the introduction to the channel, 15 years ago, and now I want to show this with you all. This is from Skype Talks episode 2. This is the second part, and this is a timeless moment, or a priceless moment, I would say. Besides the one where Luke was, jumping like a bunny rabbit and that and that. So get along thing. Yup. But anyway, yeah, I know I'm being funny, but anyway, here's the video I did for Skype Talks episode number 2, and this is with the Crazy Bunch 8. Okay, everyone, this is part 2 and the final part, hopefully, of the game of Ice Climber here on the Skype Talks video with Luke Jeffers, Crazy Bunch 8, and we I think we're on. Hey, you. Yeah, you. It's Luke Jeffers, not Crazy Bunch. Get with the program here. Get to the program. Alright, here's the video. I just lost all when I died. Okay. Alright, I'll shut up so you guys can hear this. Yeah, I got hit with that little creature thing. I don't know what it is. Probably living in Eskimo. Yeah, oh, man. How many times do I have to hit you with this? On snow and with this hammer. Yeah. Get out of here. There. Oh, man. This is my last life, dude. This is my last life. And if I don't do this, I'm going to be angry. Yeah, yeah, like angry remix gamer.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta avoid not getting hit with the bird or that
One
ice
ticked
thing
off
that's coming
gamer, more
down.
like it.
No, this is part 2.
Yeah, more like one ticked off gamer. Yours truly.
This is part 2, not part 1.
Oh, idiot.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay.
No. Luke actually meant to say this is part 69 of Skype Talks.
Come on!
Let's just wait for the guy to fill up the ice, and we're gonna move on to the next mountain. There. Alright. Oh, there's that bear.
Oh, that one nasty
I don't know if you saw it, but there's that bear.
Here it
Yeah.
comes.
And like I said, if you don't hurry enough, that bear's gonna stomp the game thing, and you're gonna end up dying. So you might.
And he would make your life a living nightmare if that bear shows up. He oh boy. You know how many times I had to hit that guy with a hammer? Like, come here, you, and I bash him in the head with that hammer. Like, that would teach you to not kill
That's
me.
that punk with the hammer. Yeah.
Make sure you get the hurry. That way the bear don't come into the play.
Yeah.
And that's what happens too. Ooh. Oh! Game over. Darn it.
Give me the trial reference, ladies and gentlemen.
That was funny. See, a lot of humor in that episode. In that part. And now Luke's laughing. So after we get done with the stream, I don't know how much he's gonna end up laughing himself because of the ice climber game.
Yeah, give me the trial reference. Darn it, my cat. Yeah.
Hurry. That way the bear don't
Alright, here it is again.
come into the play. And that's what happens too. Ooh. Oh! Game over. Darn it.
That was awesome.
That was amazing, folks.
Yeah.
I'll do a repeat version of my reaction. Unfortunately, the Skype Talk reaction videos no longer exist, but I'll do remastered ones, and I'll be at still be look out for it, folks.
But again, you know, if that bear would have showed up there, and I was, you know, right below the pit area, if he would have stomped that, I would have been one ticked off gamer. And then I have to come to that polar bear's house, and I'm gonna have to hit him with that sledgehammer. Like, boy, look what you did now. You made me mad. I'm gonna hit you with that hammer. And guess what? The polar bear didn't exist in the sequel to Ice Climber, which it never happened.
It never
Moving on. Yeah, moving on. I
He's
know.
like Soda Popinski that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because I was telling Chris last night about the Zelda 2 game, and when you lose your last life, and then you get the game over, Return of Ganon.
So like Soda Popinski, yeah.
Yeah, and then Ganon laughs. He's like,
man.
ha ha ha.
Sounds like the whammy on Pressure Luck too.
And then yeah, that game over thing. Yeah, and then I realized that it was actually that laugh was in Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Yeah. Now if that was Sean Connery laughing, we all need to take a trip to the bathroom. Like, oh my god, that was Connery laughing.
We don't want to settle tits now on Celebrity Jeopardy.
Yes.
Not too.
I'll take the tits now for $100.
Yes,
let it snow.
Yeah.
That's what Trebek said.
No, it's not. It's a French expression. Bonjour, Mama Bear. I'd like to see Let It Snow.
Let it snow. It's for Bexton. Bye.
There you go, Luke. There's your entertainment right there.
Let it snow.
And you see, Billy's missing this. I'm sure
Yes,
he's
he
gonna.
is.
Folks.
I'm sure he's gonna be watching this, and he'll be laughing his butt off
Yeah, I know.
while he's be put to sleep by Mr. Bucket by covering up in his blanket. Mr. Bucket will be like, "Hey, Mr. Moody, I already made a bed for you. I want you to go to your bed, and I will cover you up." And be like, "Oh," and Billy would be creeped out like, is this guy talking to me? Why did I buy this stupid garbage? I tell you, even when you take the batteries out, he still comes alive.
Oh God, you're killing
I
me.
tell you, he creeps me out.
He does.
Well, it's probably because of that episode of Board Games. That's probably why Mr. Bucket comes to life.
Oh,
and then we all freak out.
We all freak. And I spoke to Billy earlier yesterday, and I think he sent me a message yesterday about Raid. I had to show you this picture about this Raid foe.
Wait. Yeah, Bud's dead for over a century. Billy probably buying it on Instacart when he gets paid.
This was taken 3 days ago at Walmart.
And some chocolate ice cream. Alright. Hang on.
Raid!
Yep.
See here. And then Billy said this message. I'll turn it up so you can hear it. Raid!
Oh, wow.
Well, hey Billy, why don't you have a nice cocktail with that ice cream sundae, huh? At Baskin Robbins.
Yes, that would be good.
Yeah.
Right, Billy?
Yeah, exactly.
Billy, I have no idea what to say with these fine two joke misers.
Now, it's all for fun.
It is, folks. It is.
Yeah. It's all for fun.
Yeah.
Well, Luke, I guess I got you all laughing of the
that
is happening.
And it's because of one thing. Humor.
Well, probably by this Christmas, we're gonna have some Christmas cookies.
Oh God!
Delish.
Yeah, I love them too. Especially with the white chocolate ones with the red and green sprinkles. I think those are Christmas cookies with the white chocolate covered with the red and green sprinkles. Yeah, I think that's it.
That's it, folks.
Yep.
I have to do this in a special food review episode.
Yeah.
Not an episode per se, but special with that, because I canceled food review series on my main channel because I'm only focused on the special event food reviews rather than the special food review shows instead. Because I want to get skinny and lose weight.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, so TD Pit Live, it was the flagship show on the channel. There's no trivia questions, no nothing. It was just the simple contestants going against the board from 1 to 25, and all you gotta do to become the champion is just pick out the win column on your first attempt, and then you will be the champion and end up winning big on the show. Because we had a lot of big winners on TD Pit Live, so many to count. And then on the 60s episode, we're not going to talk about 64, but we're going to talk about the 60s and whatnot, or maybe 70s. That Chris Kennedy came in and made his debut on TD Pit Live, and he ended up being a contestant on the show.
2015 or something like that, right?
Yeah, it's been years.
Yeah, we're
but yeah, you made your very first debut on BPT, and being a contestant, and I know you were a fine sport, and by someone winning the game, taking the crown and everything,
yeah,
because it really is about friendly competition,
very confident.
especially on BPT,
Uh-huh.
because I don't
Yes.
think we had one problem where if somebody becomes a new champion, then that champion deserves its honor to become the champion. Because being a champion on Take Your Pit Live is probably the most hardest thing that a contestant will ever encounter, especially when you're going against 6 others. And it's a game, and it's just a game about luck, strategy, and maybe you become 2-day or 3-day or 4-day champion and rack up even more. Yeah, TP Live was a lot of fun. Added a lot of elements and everything. Um, but yeah, again, meeting Christianity for the first time and for TP Live on that episode. Right up until the point of episode 99 or 100, when I had to let Billy Moody go from his co-hosting duties,
Oh, yes.
and then Chris Kennedy became the permanent co-host of
Yeah,
TD Pit Live, right up until 118.
Oh,
And I know it was painful that I had to let Billy go, but this is something that we had to do for the energy and for the fun factor, because Billy, all he did, well, I don't want to hurt Billy's feelings in a way, because he really helped made the show possible, bringing it back and whatnot, of the classes Zach Main 18 of that. Anyway, Lou, go ahead. What
and
were you
all he
going?
did, he's been my co-host, my Friday show since 2014, and he's been doing it for 11 years now. It was gonna be 11 in June of 2025, and I'm in season 11 in March, the next Friday, probably around March 7th, which will be exciting. So yeah. And I don't know what Billy's doing since it happened, but he's been interrupting the show part of my season 11, but he's been.
That's the kind of thing that he likes to do in the situation. I mean, because it kind of gets too much to the point that everybody's gonna stop watching the stream or the video, and they're gonna go somewhere else to watch great content, and that's what I try to avoid. But things happen, and that's probably why we don't have them as much videos. Yours, Luke, and mine as well, because it just gets, it's just way too much, and we really need to focus on one thing and not the other, and
Yeah.
just kind of take over this whole thing. But
And the crazy thing is too, I now have 1,800, nearly 1,800 subscribers. My main channel, my second channel is near close to 2,000 subscribers. And do I need interruptions like this? No, come on, Billy. But I do want to see him in person. There's a fourth time and third time to stay to see him on April the 12th. But it's all happening. But he did say to see me April the 12th, and I told him the wedding that I'll be attending is on April the 5th. And he said, when's the wedding? I'm like, April the 5th, Billy. He's like, and he said, the Gators will have the right day for you. I'm like, okay, that's good. I'll tell my good friend Zachary Nola to change the plans because of what's going on. But anyway.
Alright, and yeah, Billy sent me a message and everything. I'm like, all right, well, if you want to, totally fine with that. But yeah,
totally fine. I just told Steven. He just said he's busy right now with dad and son personality. He said, but he will send me messages from time to time between.
Okay. Well, that's all good.
But it's just father and son thing must do it during, and less time with streaming with us.
Well, I mean, that's understandable. I mean,
and I get that point with Steven. He watches now. Steven Robinson, and he's been a band called Davis Losers. My good friend Steven Robinson. He first met me in 2011. Besides Alex Paris, another friend of mine. Yeah, Steven Robinson's a good friend for Canada, and he's a great friend. He has long hair like I do and some beard, and he collects so many ET toys.
That's good.
And recently had a baby. He had a girlfriend. I don't know if it's Beyonce or not, what have you, but he had a girlfriend. If you watch Steven, it's for you.
All right. But yeah, so again, Take Your Pick Live, it was that magical moment of the game shows, and I think that's the biggest highlight of the channel is when getting into doing the game shows and whatnot, because that what really made the channel what it is. And again, for having to relieve Billy from his co-hosting duties on Take Your Pick Live, it was probably the most difficult thing I had to do to somebody. But yeah, it'd be totally the right decision to make the show even bigger and everything. And I do want to thank Billy for all these years of doing Take Your Pick Live and trying to stay on top of the game and not go out of bounds, because he usually does that from on the episodes. But like I said, I mean, it's just an honor, because because I know Zatman18 probably would have wanted me to do this in a way and to make him proud and everything. And by the way, speaking of which, on March 25th, so next month, I will be streaming a 10-episode marathon, if you will, of Zatman18 Classic, Take Your Pick, and that would be live streamed. And like I said, this is video only, no commentary from me, just a video live stream. I'm gonna add the video and use Streamlabs, and then once you see the video, I'm gonna click play and let it do its thing, and then when the video ends, then we go into end of stream. So be on the lookout for that, everybody, on We Miss One Television. The Zatman18 Take Your Pick marathon coming your way on March 25th, and that's actually Elton John's birthday, which he would be 78.
Yeah. Speaking of Zatman18, I did call one of Zatman18 earlier yesterday, and his cousin Lynn liked my comment, and she gave me applause about that, and this is what I post recently, and for Zach, and this is what he loves: crab mac and cheese SpongeBob.
Nice.
And I mean, Lynn applauded me for that, and she gave it, and his cousin. Lynn, if you watch this, I thank her for that, But anyway, but what I was trying to do on Zach's 10-year anniversary tribute, yeah, I'm about to do something, OGBI's coming up on March 25th. Not sure when exactly, but that's just me.
So, but again, guys, on We Miss One Television, there'll be a stream coming your way of Zatman18's Take Your Pick, all episodes, and you can watch that on the channel next month. So, like I said, there'll be no commentary from me. What you see is what you get. You're gonna have the start stream like you normally see, and the music and whatnot, and then we go straight to the video with no commentary, and then just as simple as that. And it'll be done in Streamlabs OBS. Oh no, it's not called Streamlabs OBS. It's just Streamlab Studio, which is don't use the OBS, but yeah. No. So I'm gonna use Streamlabs to do this. And you guys will be able to check out that episode or that stream. So again, guys, be on the lookout for it. It's to honor the Zachman 18 and his legacy and everything. So so stay tuned for that because we're gonna treasure the memories of Zachman 18, and we are gonna have that stream for you all on the channel because I think it's right for not only me becoming a contestant on his version, but also have a legacy impact that he made for the community as well. So so I'm sure that it's at least we can do for me at least. But anyway, so that'll be coming your way, like I said, and so anyway, episode 100 or 101, 100. Christianity became the permanent co-host right up until 118. And I know it was kind of difficult at first to step in Billy's shoes as co-host, but I think that he got the rhythm a bit and everything, and he ended up finally winning on one of the Teddy Pit Live specials that we did on Twitch, and he finally won. So
I may have been wobbling a bit in the beginning, but very fast I did it. I got into it, and I'm glad I won that day.
Yeah. I kind of forgot what special it was, but you finally won because you never won up on. Yeah.
Remember the Easter special, one of the Easter specials that we used to do.
But I will say this: even if he didn't really win, you would applaud the other contestants. Fought really hard. For the game because it's a friendly and nice competition. That's what
at least
because I always envision that in a way.
Yeah.
I always envision the competition to be friendly and everything because I didn't want the competition to be way out of my jurisdiction. So that's why I had to keep it safe and everything and make it, because like I said, I always love having a friendly competition, especially when I don't either win and whatnot, because it's enjoying enjoying the experience, if you will. And that's what counts and whatnot. Especially on episode 3, where Luke wins 415,000 or 410 or something.
415,000.
Yeah, 415. Yeah. Okay. Well, I was up by 5,000.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, in episode 27, where we crowned $1 million winner, and
that was Billy, which I thank for. I gave him the $1 million.
Yeah. But yeah, there's been a lot of great moments of Take Your Pick live. Like I said, from Chris Kennedy's debut to Marsha Brown on the episode.
Which just a couple of appearances on Take Your Pick live at the time, and a couple of episodes of Vlog Week, which he was in. Mm-hmm. So I was his friend for like 17 years, near close to be 17. And he's my first YouTube buddy ever since 2008 of June. And since then, I was uploading his stuff on my Lucha Sway account. I was like, hey, story videos. And 2 years later, he and I became good friends. Simple, really.
Yeah. But yeah, so in a nutshell, Tape It Live, something I'm gonna cherish, over these 15 years of the channel. And another one too, World Bank. It was a fun game that before letter word would get you money, and saying something silly ends up getting you losing a life and everything.
Yeah.
Two
controversial things I ever witnessed, and I did react to one that was reacted before, was the one Billy said, turn your voices down. And that was one point where he had to be thinking, shut up. And
yeah.
and two
Well, again, we do get
that.
carried away, and
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah.
well, I understand living in an apartment is one thing, but you really got to be really careful because I'm hosting an episode because it's my creation,
Oh.
and it would put a bad taste in my mouth by having that. So, I mean, I can understand to some degree because because I really try to avoid that from ever happening on the stream because it does really get out of hand. But like I said, I don't think about that as much as I think about the fun that we did on World Bank, especially with Marsha Brown winning, setting a record that nobody's gonna ever beat.
And wherever defeated Marshall, that's another conversation I made.
Yeah, and then Luke being the co-host of that show, and whatnot. So we had 2 game shows and whatnot, and then I decided that that I as much as I wanted to do season 2, I really had other stuff on my mind that was personal stuff that I won't get into. But World Made was fun after 26 episodes, and then we did the Tournament of Champions.
And yes, I was at college during the stages of taping the World Bank episodes and his stages, but after a while, I became homesick. I was not happy. I don't know what happened, but during taping Tape Pick Live and World Bank, his stages, and was just his show, Wednesday's Billy M2094, which no longer exists at the time. I was at college and I became homesick. And the 2 Friday shows became a nightmare. I was doing my Friday show, the 3rd episode of season 2, and then the 4th, and it was right after his taping his birthday episode Vlog Weekly. I was Gary Gum home from college, and dropped out of college, and straight home doing my Friday show, saying I'm back, folks.
And I know it was probably one of the hardest things you ever had to encounter. Leaving college because you didn't you didn't want to be there and whatnot because it was gonna take up a lot of your time and of course missing family and whatnot. So it's
pretty soon. Yes, it's personal for me. Yeah, pretty soon I need to have someone in my life, which is a girl, to date me and have. Getting ready to marry someone and have a child with me while I have you guys over to talk to me and the lady beside me have us hang out,
Yeah.
But right now it's just I have to lose weight first before this happens,
Yeah.
I just thought this is right now is our 15th anniversary of BPT, and this is like wow.
Yeah, and again, today, the 15th anniversary, and looking back and all that stuff. But yeah, so again, World Bank 26 episodes, and then that was followed by the Tournament of Champions, and that was a great Tournament of Champions. And I know that Billy got his butt kicked, but that's how the whole Tournament of Champions is. But yeah, it was a lot of fun with World Bank.
Yeah, it was all there, and
so
by 2017, and when it came back to do public videos, I was doing my own thing, posting stuff on Vimeo from 2016 until it got shut down in 2017 December.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So, but yeah, so game shows are part of the highlight of BPT. Because it was fun doing game shows back then, and I want to at least try to get back in doing a game show for you all. But like I said, things are going to be totally different than what it was back then.
Yeah, back in the 2010s.
And have
where
to
I
and
was
have
at
to
college and things like
and
that.
have to do that and editing in between, We're One and everything. So,
In
well, like I
between
said,
my
you
second
know,
my Ultram Such Club content. Yeah.
well, and like I said, because things of well, like I said, I mean, I'm gonna stay on track and say that, yeah, this is an amazing 15 years of the channel,
Mm-hmm.
and doing the intro video and to the do the Crazy Bunch dance video, which I still
That was
can't get enough
hilarious.
of. To Skype talks, and having doing Take Your Pit live in World Bank
Yeah.
and having Chris Kennedy for the first time on BPT and for Take Your Pit live. So it was
It's a lot of fun.
yeah, it was a wild
All
for
right,
15 years.
folks. Well, 15 years.
Yeah.
And should be
It's
15
been
years.
been a roller coaster ever
Roller
since.
coaster. Like, whee! Like that. Anyway.
Yeah, then Wayne Wanda Wozy and NHL
Oh,
hockey.
God.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, look at that hockey puck. It's going Wayne around the Wozy and the stadium on the ice.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
I did a lot of that when I streamed that hockey that Comets hockey that I did on the Twitch stream, and I always keep saying Wayne around the Wozy. It was
I remember
probably
it very well. I remember it very much.
yeah, that and me being the incomplete pass guy in Tecmo Super Bowl.
I remember this. This before I went to college and came home. But this is hilarious.
And whenever I say incomplete pass, they'll be like, "Oh, that's that dude that says that. That's that guy. I knew it."
This
When he
guy.
says incomplete pass, I'm like, "There you go. That's from
There
that
you
guy in
go.
Tecmo
And I
Super
walk
Bowl."
off this whole BBT stage on my Elgin Studio nearby Atlanta,
Yeah.
Stone Georgia, at my old Kevin's house, if he's watching this. But anyway, and I was just like, oh my God. I was nearby the dining room. I was just like, oh my God, what's going on next with Remax, you know?
Uh-huh. And every time I say incomplete pass, one is gonna end up throwing a headset, stomping it on the ground, all bent out of shape, and be like, "Come on, that is the worst. That was the worst thing ever. Can you not catch the football instead of just ooh, look, there's a football. Like, oh, there's the ground, and like, oh, incomplete pass. Okay, next."
Next!
It's like it's like
Yeah.
hut, repeat, hut, and then back to the whole football thing. It's like, oh, look at that, that's a shiny football, and then instead of getting the football, you end up losing your shoe and have your shoe go flying,
Oh God.
and that'd be a techno foul. Okay, techno foul on that one player. He didn't kick the football. Instead, his shoe went flying. That's a 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Oh my God, you kill me.
I know.
And it's still killed me in 2016 about January 31st when before I went to college, the day before that, and I became homesick. Well, different story.
Yeah. See, and you see, guys, 15 years later, I'm still doing the fart jokes and everything.
You're doing the fart jokes at 15, and he's doing the fart jokes. And he's doing the fart jokes on LJP's and such club. And it's been 18 years ago yesterday that I formed the company with my mom. And it's been that way ever since. Bam.
Well, here's something that's going to get you more laughing, Luke.
Boise Cup, Foley Cup, with only $69 a pound. Yeah, I saw that message from your comment section. Yeah.
Well, it was either that or it's going to be Bonnie's homemade tuna fish. It's just all you need is mayonnaise and a fork and some crackers, and you be in business.
Or at least I was in one.
And it'll be called Bonnie's Tuna Ball.
Oh God.
Yeah. And that's also where you find a Barney doll, and then you realize, oh, 2 AA batteries not included. You gotta go to a Dollar General or a dollar store to pick up alkaline batteries, and then all of a sudden he doesn't work,
It doesn't
and
work.
and it's a fraud.
That type of Barney doll I'm referring to. Anyway.
Yeah. Hey Barney, I love you in that new show. Ho ho ho.
Oh,
Yeah, I love
what
you,
are
Barney. I
doing?
love you to death. I love that new show on Cartoonito. Yeah, baby.
Stupid duper. Anyway.
Yeah. And then when the summer comes, he's gonna be in that surfboard, catching a wave while listening to the Beach Boys.
If you want the Barney history fans, Superman's Barney fans, yeah, Andrew Olsen, Kaylin Den, Kwan from Mr. K's Clubhouse, and so many other people like John Phelps and everything. I was up a remix.
Well, hey, Barney might be surfing this summer, and while he's surfing the waves, he's gonna be listening to Beach Boys, singing along with the beach tunes and everything. Like,
Wow.
and hopefully he don't wipe out, because otherwise, if he does wipe out, he's gonna have to listen to the Safaris with wipe out.
Oh, God.
And yeah, and be like, wipe out.
Yeah, and
If he falls off his surfboard, which I don't know. Well, he might be able to fall off because he's so heavy, and he's like, oh my god, I don't. And I think the biggest fear of Bonnie would be like, if I drown, oh boy,
he's
this is gonna be
drowned.
the saddest day of my life.
Oh, God, he's gonna make me. Oh, God. Yeah, well, I love Barney. These might
entertainment purposes, folks.
entertainment, folks. But I think if Andrew and T were to tribute Miss K and Miss K's Clubhouse, and me, my good friend from Australia, John Phelps, Rodney Jenkins, but another friend of mine named Rodney,
and I hope it's not Leroy Jenkins.
No.
Leroy Jenkins.
Oh, God. I have no idea what's up with remix, but that's just me. But so many other Barney fans I know of on YouTube. I had so many Barney fans.
And Sonic Hog.
Sonic Hog, and of course, VJ, who is a Barney fan. Patrick Randall's since been a Barney fan, but he's also known as Sonic Fan 48. And if you don't rant video on that and so on, Jobbers, but he's been doing it ever since. But and he's signing autograph. Him and met Bob West one point in 2019. Lucas Bradley, for one, he's done met some Barney people, including Michelle. I haven't announced her first name, Diaz, who voiced Ref in Barney and Friends at that one point. The controversial character Barney and Friends.
Yeah.
And I have to say, when I did react to this on React to Spots of Love, episode 3, Kawan Stark hosted it, I'm like, wow. I was very shocked, If you watch Kawan, Lucas, this is for you. But anyway, there's a lot of hard Barney stuff going on. So many friends of mine that are Barney fans. Some of them are like say, wrestling fans, some more like game show fans, etc., including you guys.
Yeah.
I have near close to 2,000 friends. I'm almost there to 1,600 people on Facebook.
Right.
Anyway.
Well, so the state of the channel is this, folks. 15 years on YouTube, 350 subscribers. Over 1,000 videos, and some comments that are either good and sometimes bad, which I don't care about. This has been, the most incredible 15 years being on YouTube. So, I've done a lot over the years, and I will at least try to necessarily, upload more content of the videos. When I get around to it, and especially the live streams, because the live streams are so much fun.
Yeah,
Especially with the fart jokes and everything, and it's what makes the channel so special. And yeah, I would never imagine starting a YouTube channel and then all of a sudden made my first video on a camera, on a video camera, and then upload it to YouTube and whatnot, and then the whole journey be done with just that one video, and then moving on to making other videos. And this was probably when, well, because like I said, I was also at Wheel One at the time,
yeah,
and had to buy a copy of Office 2010.
yeah.
But and then that's when everything changed around me, and that's like, oh boy, this is gonna take up a lot of my resources. So, but like I said, it was such a passionate experience,
Yeah.
that that this YouTube channel has grown a lot. 350 subscribers and over 1,000. And one of my videos, hitting 30,000. Like the Wheel of Fortune game, or the Sonic Mania game that I uploaded, which got like a crap ton of views and whatnot. And I would just never imagine, to having that much views on the YouTube channel. So it means a lot to me. And yeah, so 36, 37,000 on Wheel of Fortune, and then the Sonic Mania comes out of nowhere and ends up being number one, knocking out Wheel of Fortune Jr. at number two.
Wow.
But yeah, so it was great experience of doing, being part of the YouTube community for 15 years, and I'm glad that I was able to be part of it for 15 years, because I know I mentioned retirement and everything, and I really don't want to, but like I said, things are happening around me that I really need to focus and everything, because I can't really I can't do everything all at once, because it's just
Uh-huh.
it's just impossible for me to do. But yeah, and 2011 was kind of rough over the edges, and then not do YouTube until then, and then I came back, and I was so energetic, more than ever, and made
Uh-huh.
videos happen. And so
Yeah.
that really was the highlight of when I returned to YouTube and everything. That really took it to a whole new level. So
A whole new level. Yeah.
so and now where we are today with the stuff that I upload and whatnot from the game, to the live streams, because and that's what makes BPT so special. So
BPT,
but
folks.
yeah, so just want to say to on behalf of everyone here, who is who is here, and
Yeah.
everyone watching right now and in the chat room, I just want to say thank you for the amazing 15 years of BPT, and me coming into your home
Yeah.
and entertain you and be creative and try to make this something that you would cherish and you would treasure this, and everything, because this has been a lot of fun for 15 years. So uh, wouldn't have it any other way, making this channel possible. So because it means a lot to me, and like I said, I got stuff that I want to do on the channel at some point, but I will get around to it whenever possible. So, but yeah, so again, 15 years is amazing. I know I'm gonna keep saying that number, but like I said, 15 years has been I'm gonna say this too, folks. It's been one hell of a ride of the 15 years being part of the channel, because it means a lot to me and for the subscribers, and for whoever enjoys the content that I have on the channel, especially when watching the game shows. I know you guys can't get enough of that, and yeah, and game shows were fun for me to do. It did take a lot out of me doing those shows, but it was worth it for you, the viewers, and for the subscribers. So
Yeah.
so that's what makes the channel so special. Besides the many other content that I have on the channel. So just a lot of stuff. So
Yeah. Exactly.
and especially for all for all the Bonnie fans, the probably when they get done watching a Bonnie's Word on Cartoonito, they're gonna
Yeah.
plug in the Sega Genesis, and play Bonnie's Hide and Seek, and then trying to figure out, oh, what does this button do? Oh, I push this button, boom, there you go.
Oh God.
It's like you need a Mickey Mouse instructions to play this game. And when in fact it's on the Sega Genesis, for crying out loud.
Yeah. There'll be more games coming up soon, but be look out for it. But from Barney, anyway.
Yeah, Bonnie playing basketball. I don't know.
Oh God.
Or Bonnie trying to use a popcorn popper and he's afraid of using it.
Oh God.
Why he can't shop at a supermarket because he keeps stealing those states and he don't pay for them.
Yeah, and I talked about this on my 1,430th episode about to be at. And I think I was right about this. It was Patty Wars who played BJ, and I think it was 93. It was on Look at Me, I'm Free episode of Barney and Friends. So there you go. That he made this debut.
Oh boy, I think you guys are gonna love this. All right.
There we go. Where by this time?
There you go.
Oh, here we go. Oh man. DJ for Riley Jenkins. Oh God. Billy Stamps. Come on. Billy Joe, I don't know. If you watch it, Show H, I was up a remix.
Yep, Bradley Jacobs. Yeah, Bonnie and Bradley Jacobs. There you go. And the two finally meet. Like, how you do? What did I do?
Oh God. Patty Words, Kyle Nelson, Jeff Brooks, Jane Dempsey, and Cheryl H. I was up a remix. If you guys watch it, I was up a remix. Out.
Well, it's my brain telling me to do that. That's why. It's like a light bulb just came on. Like, oh, gotta do that.
Yeah, Billy Joe Stamps. Names after
it's kind of like buying your first Ticker Me Elmo for Christmas and doing the holiday season.
Oh God!
And then the next thing you know, the talking doll won't shut up, so you have to return it to a Toys R Us. I'm like, I'm not using this again. No, thank you.
Oh God! Yeah, and fun fact too, I have Tickle Me Elmo once back in late 90s.
If it was a talking Furby, sign me up.
But hey, fun fact, folks, there's a Bob Show review of Furby Island, and he hated Furbies. And I was talking to Bob Show the other day, probably around last week, and like Furby family, like D word, Furby babies. I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna say that Furbies are cute, and I love Furbies, especially when it was made by Tiger Electronics. Because Furbies was such a huge toy
There was.
and whatnot, and I love the Furby, and I had some, and I think Furbies are cute little characters and everything.
There are. Yeah.
I mean,
I saw them at one point on Jeopardy clue saying that furries are da 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 da, and then
yeah,
one point, the question's like, and then one point the contestant's like, what? And I was like, what? Whoever this name is, like, what are Furbies? I'm like, yes. Toys for what the clue number was. I know what it was at the time. Sorry, I watched Jeopardy when I was 3, so that's just me.
yeah, and Furby doing the hula hoop.
What?
Wow.
Come
Yeah, I
on.
just did.
Pretty cool.
I don't know how a Furby would do that. They would just fall every time, and then
I mean, unless you're doing
he'd
a
be tough enough to
movie
storm.
called Furby Island, because I saw in the box review earlier last week. You know, it was so because it was to be so hilarious to watch, but you know what I mean. But anyway, everybody high five your ears, and then all of a sudden, I'm like,
Yeah, and I wonder if the Furbies does your ears go low?
yeah. And reference to 2018 film, the 2008 film, Deers Hung Low. Anyway.
Yeah. But no, I'm just saying if Furby's ears cover your ears and toes and your nose, I don't know. Or does your ears hang low? Da 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 da. I mean, imagine that.
Imagine that, folks. And folks, if you want to read the 2008 film, I'm talking about Deers Hung Low. Look it up and say, Deers Hung Low, do you wobbly wobbly wobbly, do you throw? You untie your knot, you untie your knot, you spit your shoulders, you shut your mouth with your ears hung low. Anyway.
And then after you do all that, go and grab yourself a Apple Macintosh food.
Oh God!
Wow.
And then that way you take a bite of the apple and like, got an idea. So go out and try yourself and eat yourself some delicious apples with I know, Luke, it's gonna sound disgusting to you, but sliced apples with peanut butter.
Oh
Peanut butter. There you go.
There you go, folks. I mean,
like I said, it's not food.
Well, make the short film, but it was hilarious to make when I made puppets based on that. But then I realized I misspelled names wrong. I'm like, okay, it's it's no, it's not Marwari. It's like foreign. You know, semaphore. If you know what foreign to, it's Family Guy career for Family Guy. But anyway.
Yep, semaphore.
Yeah. Got a good point. And I put McNeil instead of semaphore.
Well, won't you be my neighbor, McNeil?
Oh God.
Won't you be my neighbor? Yeah. So, but yeah. So, 15 years. So again, guys. Again, one more time, because we are gonna be wrapping the stream for you all. Because this was a very fun stream with all the fart jokes and everything. And I know that there's one other thing that I forgot to say too. That I'm going to do this right now to Loot Devils and Christianity, and I'm going to be doing this right now. And it's yeah. Before I do that, I'm gonna type it in.
Here we go.
Let me do it here.
Here we go. I said that in 2007.
Here we go, folks. It's Ridge Racer.
Oh God.
It's Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer. Remember that one?
Oh, God never gets old, folks.
Yeah, we all remember it. Kaz, Hawaii. It was a game that was a launch title on the Sony PlayStation. Yeah, it's Ridge Racer by Namco. Yeah, we know that game. Oh, and by the way, you can now play Ridge Racer on the Nintendo 64.
Yes.
And you can play it on the Nintendo Switch online if you have a paid membership, by the way. Yeah, so it's Ridge Racer 64 on the Nintendo 64 and on the Switch Online. Plus expansion pack.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, so I'm also the guy that says that too, Ridge Racer. And every time I say it, Luke busts out laughing when I do it.
Every time, folks.
Every time he cracks up when I say Ridge Racer.
Here we go, folks. Here we go.
Just imagine if Luke Jeffers plays Ridge Racer and then all of a sudden he crashes into the wall and then it says game over.
Just imagine, folks.
Just like me and Map Blaster Plus for MS DOS, and we were like 3 + 3 equals game over. Crap.
Go check out the Eater Cake events of the full version of my main channel.
Mm-hmm.
And it's on Remix Plum's YouTube channel in two parts.
But yeah, so that Map Blaster game, oh my god. Oh, and yeah, I did forget one other thing too, and that is Vlog Weekly, which was a show that I did every Friday. And then it was and then Luke went ahead and done his own.
Now it was originally known as Fridays Luke J's 25, but it's now known as Elgin Fridays.
Yeah, and it was the successor to Vlog Weekly and everything. And he figured, well, now that he's doing Vlog Weekly, maybe I should do something similar and make it my own kind of thing. And now it's LJPCBM Fridays now, which used to have been FWL after 10 seasons.
Yeah.
And speaking of FWL or LJPCBM Fridays, we need to get back into doing the Hangman game because when we did that for the season 9 finale, things just didn't go as planned for the finale.
It was probably difficulties. Yes, that was probably an issue with my old Mac Mini. And yes, it's probably getting too many times. Yeah.
Yeah.
That probably the issue.
So hopefully we will get back doing the 2-player Hangman game.
2-player Hangman game.
Will I come up with a letter?
Coming March 7th.
Yeah, the 7-letter word or whatever number words, and then it's up to player 1, or should I say player 2, which is either Luke or Chris or whoever, have to guess the word that I put in. Because player 1 is me. I have to put in the word, the secret word, and then it's up to player 2 to figure out what that word is.
Yeah.
And that is a fun 2-player game that's on my typing tutor that I still have, and it's very awesome for me to have the typing tutor. It brings back memories, 1993, and that's in my Toy Hall of Fame. Yeah, in my Toy Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, so we're gonna have to get to that, and hopefully, when the 4-part saga is over on the LGBTCBN,
the 4-part extravaganza is over.
Yeah, then Lou will have something special coming up that I suggested, doing the last Friday show. But like I said, we'll have to see on that.
That'll be coming on Friday, March 7th. Be looking up for it. And right after this, we're doing season 12 in November 2025. I'm not sure when it happened yet, but Get your eyes peeled for season 12, November 2025. Because I'll be traveling throughout March through November. No, depends on my schedule.
And we are at an hour and 50 minutes.
Yeah.
And I hope that we're not putting you to sleep, Chris.
It's sort of, nah, how'd you know I was falling asleep? Oh my God, you caught me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was trying to pay
It's like
attention.
it's like a board game. There's an ant in your pants.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
Catch
Or-
everything that you
Or
were
don't
saying.
or don't break the ice where the penguin falls off the ice. Like, oh my God, what did you do to that poor penguin? He had a family.
my balls. Excuse me, anyway.
Yeah, okay. Highlight of that video. Anyway, oops, check please. Give me some Bloody Marys to go, please. I'm gonna hit the wall like, and then I gotta go home and play Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer on my Bloody Mary, and there you go. And then after that, he ends up getting a game over because he crashed in the wall and after drinking too many Bloody Marys. Anyway,
Oh,
I won't
God.
go into details on that, but that's the whole thing. What
Yeah.
happened? Excuse me. So. But anyway, this has been a lot of fun for the stream special here on BPT. So I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I know that this is something that you're gonna enjoy watching. So again, guys, thanks for the birthday wishes on Facebook and keep them coming, everybody. I love it, love it, love it. So keep it coming. And so there you go on that. Yeah, so and I think before we wrap the stream for today, I will have a news. Speaking of that, I'm gonna give you all a preview of what I'm gonna be mentioning on Luke's show this Friday, because this is big news, folks. Especially being a fan and whatnot. So I'm gonna find it here.
Okay.
Because this is awesome. So
There we go.
yeah, and don't worry, guys, it's not Ridge Racer. It's not that. I wish it was, but it's not.
I wish it was. Oh, I was like, oh, my balls.
Oh, geez. Well, I'm sorry that the poor Mr. Budget had to mess with you. Oh my God!
Here's a joke I came up with. Hit me in the balls. Anyway.
Oh, geez. You and your balls, I tell you. You and your balls. Come on now. This is family-friendly show we're talking about, you.
I know, I am.
Come on now.
Came up with.
Come on. Jeez Louise. Okay. I hope I don't get canceled. Let's see. Oh man, now okay, there we go. I'm having a brain fault for a moment. I'm having a brain seizure. Let me find it here. All right, I'm gonna go on to Digital Eclipse,
Yes.
which is owned by Atari. And
Cool.
speaking of Atari, you're gonna love this, Chris. There's gonna be a Breakout game coming on PS5.
Very
Wow.
good. Woohoo!
It's called Breakout Beyond, I think.
Okay.
And it's gonna be on PS5 and PS4.
Well, okay.
Get that one. Then I'm gonna get that one. Yeah, I'm gonna get that one soon.
Me, yeah, probably me too.
Yep.
Because that was the whole inspiration. Because when Breakout came out, then had a bunch of clones and everything. Especially the Tato's Arkanoid from '87 or '86, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had Arkanoid, you had Crackout by Palcom Software and Konami. It was only released in Europe, which is my favorite one. And then there was one by Wamstar called Thunder and Lightning. which is a really cool game. Um, and yeah, Crackout is another good one too. That one's by Konami.
Wow.
Yeah, really fun stuff. And I tell you, Arkanoid, oh boy, you got to keep your eye on that ball, because if that ball goes beneath you, you're gonna slam the controller against the wall. I'm like, and it'd be like, geez, game, why do you treat me like this?
Yeah.
Okay, actually, before I show you the digital clips, I got one more video to show you guys, and this is the game I was talking about earlier on the stream. This is about a minute, I think. So
Okay.
here is the video, folks, and then I'll let you guys know the news that I have for Luke show this this Friday. So
Okay, that's
there you
good.
go on that. All right, here's the video. Oh, whoops.
What happened? Wow.
Yeah, there we go. So that's the game I was telling you about. And there you see the danger number. It's hard to see, but the danger number is 12. And so basically, what you do is you roll the dice, and the dice goes automatic, and then you yell out stop. So here it is. So there's a dice, and then when you say stop, it will stop to whatever number you landed on, which is a 6, and then you have like 6 points and whatnot. And you can continue to go until you get the danger number, which is in this case 12. And if you hit that, you lose all your points, and then it goes on to the next player.
Yeah.
And by the way, yes, this is a crate font that's on the top, because I still like that font. It's a classic font that was used in Price is Right and other game shows and whatnot. But yeah, so you land on a 6, and then if you say whoa again, then we're gonna roll the dice right there, and then you yell out stop, and you do this as many times as you want until you end up stopping, and then whatever points you accumulated, you can either continue to go and get more points, or if you have a fear of losing points, you can just stop and you add the points. But your objective is to get the highest score possible to win the game.
Mm.
And like I said, this is a prototype, and I think I lost Chris. Yep, there we go. Right, there he is. And there you go. There's that, and then we do this again, and
This is cool.
you got
Sorry
a
about
10.
that.
Wow. That's fine. And then see a 9. And then you go again. So, like I said, this is up to the player on whether they want to continue rolling the dice and get more points, and then head into the next contestant. So, this is
now, how do they stop the dice? Do they press the button?
No, you yell out stop, and then I stop it, and then whatever number shows up. As long as it's not the danger number, then you continue. Then, well, basically, it's a scroll builder kind of game where you're just building up points without getting the danger number, and if you hit it, then you lose all the points.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But no, like I said, well, okay. So when I say roll the dice and we do it, and like, oh well, here's for an example, Luke. It's your turn. You start up. All right, slow down, Remix. You're talking too much. You're talking too fast. All right, so Luke will go first, and then okay, Luke, here we go. Let's roll the dice, and there you go. And then Luke will say stop, and then whatever and then I push the button, because like I said, this is a video, a pre-recorded video, so it doesn't on its own until I push it. I have to do it manually. But this is just a video. This is a prototype, if you will, of that particular game, because I did this in OBS, and the whole bonus points thing on the bottom, I'll have to work on that and see what the bonus points is going to be. So that's an element I'm going to have to figure that out and see. There's that 6, and if you hit that, you would have lost all the points. If you hit that 6, 6, and you get a 12, then yeah, you would lose all the points. So you can keep going until you decide that danger number is, But yeah, so that's something I'm working on. Again, it's kind of like Jamwadi that I was talking about earlier. So it's that scroll burden kind of game.
I see.
Now we are at the 2 hour mark. So before we end the stream, folks, do you wanna let's see? I gotta find it. Oh, and the game that is coming from Atari and Digital Eclipse is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind, which was on digital. You can still get it on digital, and now it's going to be coming as a physical copy on
Yes.
PS5 and Nintendo Switch. And for some reason, Xbox players they're not they're getting left out because I just don't know why they're not doing Xbox having these games on Xbox. So if you want to play that game on Xbox, you have to buy it digitally, and they're not gonna do a physical release. So they're skipping the Xbox version of the game and make it only available for PS5 and Switch. And I get that because because PlayStation, PS5 is awesome and all that stuff.
But
I can understand that,
I understand.
but at the same time, why?
Why?
Why skipping Xbox players? Especially for me, who owns a Xbox Series X and whatnot.
Too
Oh,
much.
did I not stop the video? Yeah, I did. Okay.
You don't need to do that.
Yeah, I know. All right. Yeah, I was just looking on my man right away. What did I not? Okay. Anyway, I gotta find it here. Where the heck
Yeah.
is it?
Rainbow.
Wait, what is
Next.
it? Candy what?
You have fun.
Neat. Wonder what that game is.
Mm-hmm.
Invasion of the buffet snatchers. That's funny. Huh.
Ah,
That's neat.
that's neat. Mm-hmm.
New gameplay features added to Rita's Rewind. Yep.
Yeah.
And I'll probably get that on physical media because I'm a huge fan of the show. But yeah, that's for another time.
Yeah.
All right, so let me go ahead and do this here. Blend, yeah, blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah.
Update. All right. So I don't know if you guys can see this. So there's Rita's Rewind, MMPR Rita's Rewind, which I will be getting as a physical copy because the physical version of this game is coming out in March.
Wow.
So they're gonna add some new stuff to the game, like upgradable Rangers, which is cool. So that means I can power up the Pink Ranger. I know I'm gonna be biased, but yeah.
Yeah.
Morphos, Power Blast, Ground Recovery,
Yep.
up to six. Wait, up to six machines to connect for multiplayer matches.
Oh wow.
Since your game uses peer-to-peer, more machines. Okay.
Oh wow.
We're happy to confirm the gameplay improvements will be included on the PS5. Yeah, on the physical media. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting. Yeah, I want to get that game. But anyway, that's not the thing I want to talk about because this is breaking news, and this is going to be a preview, and I'm going to get to talk about it as one of my topics on LJP CBM Friday's new episode this Friday. And I'm going to be talking about this because I shared this to Christianity on Messenger,
Cool.
and he'll be seeing that too. So anyway, Luke, what I'm going to be talking about on your show this Friday is this. Own physical editions of the Goldmaster Series.
Wow.
And one game in particular that's going to be coming as a physical media. I'm going to be twisting my you-know-what because I am so happy about this. It's not this one. The one I'm going to be twisting my nips. I'm going to open it up. There you go.
There you go, folks.
A physical release of Tetris Forever.
Wow.
Yeah. Tetris Forever physical copy, because they said that if this game did well on PlayStation Store and Xbox and Switch, then we might consider doing a physical copy. Well, they just announced it on my birthday today, and pre-orders are going to be beginning. It's in production, and this happened around my birthday today on February 25th, my 36th birthday. And this is the collector's edition, and it says pre-order February 25th. And this is the collector's edition. You get a lot with this collector's edition, and I know Chris is going to see this and whatnot. Again, this is only going to be on PS5 and Switch,
Oh, yes.
and I don't know why they're going to skip the Xbox version on physical media, because we got that with Tetris Effect Connected on Xbox. It was available on Xbox as a disc. And now this one, unfortunately, is not going to be on Xbox. But luckily for me, I have the version on Xbox Series S and X. So I can play it on my Series X.
Mm-hmm.
Although I really wish that I could play this as a physical media on Xbox Series X. Because I have the one with the disc drive. But it's nice it's going to be on Nintendo Switch, because I have a Switch too. But yeah, so this is awesome. So you get the game of your choice, and you get the soundtrack on CD. That's awesome, because I love the soundtrack in Tetris Time Warp, especially that one song. Oh my god, I love it. So I'm glad they're going to give you the soundtrack on CD, which is awesome. As a Tetris player like myself, I've been a Tetris player all my life, ever since the NES Tetris, the Nintendo one. Because Luke did that game on his show last week, and Luke almost made it to 25 lines, but he kind of out.
And last week's weekend celebration, I won the top 25 lines on weekend celebration 257 at one point. Go ahead.
Yeah. So you get a poster. Oh, is that patches? Oh, it's patches. Okay, duh.
Yeah.
What is this? Okay, yeah, you get a poster. Okay, that's a poster, and that's the patches, and these are the Tetramento magnets. Wow, so you get a Tetramento. Oh, that's nice. And exclusive to the collector's edition is the handheld, which is pretty sweet. And it has 2 classic Tetris games. I wonder what those 2 games are. Anyway, Chris, there you go. That's the collector's edition.
And don't forget the poster.
Do what, Luke?
Don't forget the poster.
Yeah, I said the poster.
Oh, okay.
And the special modular Tetramino bots. That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
So you get all of that, baby.
Woohoo! Yeah.
Because remember when I said this last year, when Tetris Forever came out, I think it was November that Tetris Forever came out. Because I wanted this game because of Tetris 2 and Bombless, the Famicom game, as well as Super Bombless, which is Tetris Blast for the Game Boy, one of my favorite games. And I am gonna talk to Luke about this and see if we can do a Tetris Blast game on his show, because that would be a lot of fun.
That's good. That'd be a good idea.
Yeah, I think so too. So let me type in this website here. Let me go to this. Okay, games. All right, coming soon. Gex Trilogy, nice. Haven't seen Jets.
Never, ever.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I can't find it on here. I know. I know it's on here.
There's some rainbow. Next. There it is.
Yeah. Exactly. All right. Well, here it is, Chris. The physical copy of this of Tetris Forever. And I said this too. If this game sells well, then we could see a
Yeah.
physical release of this game and whatnot. If it's sold well on like PlayStation and Xbox and Switch, and
That would be good.
now today, on my 36th birthday, there's the physical copy of Tetris Forever on both Switch and
Woohoo.
PS5. Now
Wonderful.
again, the only downside to this, I wish there was an Xbox version of this on physical. So that means we still have to play it on the digital version of the game, which I luckily have this game on the Xbox Series S and now X because I have the X model. And yeah, so I would definitely probably get the PS5 version first, even though I have the PS5 version on digital. I'm gonna get it on the disc too, and then hopefully I will get the Switch version because I have a Nintendo Switch. I love my Switch. And the
I love
Switch
my
2,
phone as well.
and Switch 2 is coming out with the Nintendo Direct. So I'll be getting this on the Switch as well.
Be look out for my reaction video special event on Switch 2, coming away April 2nd.
But I will be getting this first
Yeah,
because
get this.
I have a PS5.
Yeah,
And it plays beautifully
like
on
me,
PS5.
don't
I
have
love
PS5
it.
yet.
Oh, PS5 is awesome. But yeah, so well, like I said, Luke, you can also get this for the Switch because you do have a Switch.
I do have
And
a
I do
Switch,
too.
though.
Yep. So I'll be getting the PS5 version. So like I said, folks, we'll be talking about this in detail on LJPCBM Fridays coming your way this Friday, I believe at 2:00 Eastern Time.
2 o'clock Eastern.
Alright.
Yeah.
So this would be my topic, and if I forget to mention this, Luke, as a topic, you're gonna have to bring me a polar bear from Ice Climber, and then that polar bear's gonna be telling me, "Wake up, wee Mitch! You got a topic. You need to do this.
Yeah, you gotta do. Yeah,
It's for Luke Jeffers and for the
wake up. You know.
Yeah, it's for Luke Jeffers and the
meeting day for that and say, darn it, you know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and I'll be like, yeah, and I'll
reference you came up with.
Yeah, and I'll be saying this, like, do it for Luke Jeffers. Do it. This is for the people.
Thank you, 2010 remix. Anyway.
Yeah. Thank you. That old remix that we never knew you existed in 2010. Okay. Bad vibes.
I do have one memory of in 2020 of May. I did react to your most popular channel, like say just the 5 games of Wheel of Fortune for the juniors like that for Tiger Electronics on LGBTQ at one point, and then the 6th episode I did the next 5. I wonder if I get back to your thing next. I'm not sure when. Probably around 1,700. We'll see what happens.
Right.
It depends on my schedule.
Oh no, not Friday night.
Or 1,750. It depends. Friday night.
No, I was gonna say LJPCBM Fridays, Friday nights.
Oh God.
I almost screwed that up.
And the reason why I came up to 2 p.m. slot because you're going to be a walker at 1.
Well, and you know, Luke, this April, I'm gonna have a spring break vacation on Wheel One Radio. So I think it's April the 8th is when I go on a spring break vacation.
Okay, that's fine.
So, gonna do shows for February, March, and then when April comes, yeah, it'll be a spring break vacation that we do every year.
Yeah, I'll be on vacation on the 12th to see my good friend Billy Mooney. So there won't be any Friday shows for a while because I will be on vacation throughout that time frame. But we'll be back in November.
Yeah. So, Chris, are you enjoying the stream today?
I am, yes.
Especially with the fart jokes that I made today, especially the whole Razorway
Yes.
stone.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Let's see, April.
Yeah.
I think it's April. Oh man, I think it's April 11th.
Yeah, April. Yeah.
Is when I take a vacation. Where One Radio goes on vacation.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So it's April. Okay, so April the 11th, which is a Friday show. So yeah, so April 11th, we're on radio, and then after that we go on a spring break, and then we won't be back till June for the official countdown of the Summer Jam Party 25, which is going to be
Okay.
huge.
So officially, I'm taking a Elgin Fries break. That's fine.
All right. And again, guys, here you go.
That's good.
All right. So there you go on that. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it here for this stream for you all on February 25th, 2025. I just want to say thank you, everybody, once again, for the final time of the amazing 15-year memories of this channel and everything. This stream was awesome. It was jam-packed and funny as heck and all that great stuff. So let me just say this, folks, that you can check me out. I'm all over social media, although I don't do X, so we won't discuss that. But
No, we're not.
but I'm on Blue Sky. I'm on Threads. I'm all over the place. As well as Luke and Chris. You can check them out as well. And I'm also on Plum.site123.me, my own official blog. I'm on Tumblr. Yeah, tumble down the washer and dryer. Come tumbling down. No, I don't know. With not basketball, soccer ball, and a dryer. Like, ooh, look at that soccer ball spin in that dryer. Ooh, it looks fun. And then all of a sudden, you get dizzy and you go to sleep and you pass out for 2 hours, and then you be snoring like a pig. Yeah. Yeah. So you can follow me all over the place. Check out Chris Candy Plays His Hits on Apple Music and Spotify. And Amazon. It's not on Tidal. Maybe it is. I don't know. And it's on YouTube Music as well, so you can check it out. Because I'm on Apple Music and I love Apple Music, so check it out. Plays His Hits, coming your way. So there you go on that. Check it out and all that good stuff. And if you want to help support Lute's YouTube channel, make sure you join and you get exclusive perks. And for him to make monies, like Cashapp boys opportunities. Let's make lots of money.
Yeah, subscribe to my channel. I'm at 1,790 plus subscribers. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers now. And my second channel, Appedition 94, I'm getting close to 1,890 subscribers. So,
and it's like I said too, opportunities by Cashapp boys. Let's make lots of money. Especially that was used in the 2023 movie Tetris, starring Taron Egerton.
Yeah,
that movie is something. I tell you, that is one of the greatest stories about Tetris. Is Hank Rogers trying to get the rights to the game for us Americans, and that movie is really cool on Apple TV Plus. And there's even an audio book that Dan did. I forgot the name of that book. I think it's the Tetris Effect or something like that.
Yeah.
That Dan did. He was a guy who worked for CNET, and he don't work there anymore.
Oh.
But yeah, you can check that out too. If you want to know everything about Tetris and why we got Tetris in the first place, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of great research on that and everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, that movie is great too. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in. This has been a lot of fun spending time with you guys here on this Tuesday afternoon on my 36th birthday and everything. Could not ask for more of this, so thank you guys. And again, thank you guys once again to the amazing memories of this milestone of the channel. And it's been fun. And I know that I would never imagine having a milestone today. So thank you guys. And not only that, this is also going to be my 15 years being on DeviantArt as well, which I joined in 2010 as well. So that'll be my 15 years with them as well, because they're an awesome site for cosplay, dressing up as their favorite video game characters. One from Naruto, one from Legend of Zelda, and Teen Titans, and all the popular stuff, and they get to dress up as their favorite characters. Even Sailor Moon as well. So there you go, and they all look sexy. So there you go on that. Anyway, I am Remix Plum, and thank you very much for tuning in today. And before we wrap up the stream, I think Luke has something he has to say, and because he is going to be busy once the stream ends. So anyway, Luke, go ahead and take it away, and let's end the stream. So anyway, Luke, the floor is yours.
First thing is, you're welcome. Second thing is, well, folks, I want to thank everyone for reaching the milestone of 18 years of LJP Success Corp. It's been an honor for me to do LJP Success Corp 18-year anniversary yesterday. The fun is not over yet. Tomorrow there will be a party coming around my house somewhere, so I'm looking forward to that tomorrow. So be look out for it. It's gonna be a huge party coming around here. So there you go on that. And one more announcement before we wrap things up. My mom, myself, and Remix on my second channel, I will be doing a gameplay of this game called a puzzle piece based off of the book called The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Hall. So if you love the book, you should play this game. So Remix, myself, my mom will be playing this puzzle piece game. Coming to my second channel, Appedition Night 4, this year. Be look up for it, so there you go on that. And that's a puzzle piece game, so be look up for it. Anyway, that was for me. Suggest by some baby. Back to Remix Pump Hard Time thing. Oh god.
There you go. And a partridge in a pear tree. Whatever. Alright. Anyway, enough of that garbage. Anyway, for Luke Jeffers and Chris Kennedy. And by the way, thank you, Chris, for being on the stream. This was wacky fun today.
I appreciate it, Remix. You made it fine, and happy birthday to you once again.
Especially the birthday wishes and also the 15 years on YouTube. So again, guys, like I said, if you guys want to wish me a happy milestone to me being here on YouTube for these decades and whatnot, 15. Yeah, I mean, it's incredible, and so 15 years, folks. I tell you, I'm like,
years,
gosh. I mean, where has all the time fly? I mean, I don't know. Unless if you were the World One, he probably had something to do with it. And who knows? Probably because Wiley Coyote. Well, I think his credit card. I think his credit card went missing, or either that he's in negative 69 million BC amount of bucks on his actual credit card. Poor Wile E. Coyote. He can't even afford to stop Wile E. Coyote. World War for crying out
Oh
loud.
God.
I tell you. Anyway, folks. And anyway, guys, for Luke Jeffers and Chris Kennedy, yeah, folks, this has been a wild, crazy show for the celebration special. So for Luke Jeffers and Chris Kennedy, and to everybody out there and all my 350 subscribers, this is Remix Plum saying goodbye, and thank you very much for tuning in. Peace out, y'all, and
bye.
And this song is awesome too. By the way, check out Remix content on SoundCloud. Give it a listen. And
all right, take care. Yes.
See you guys in the next stream, in the next video. Thank you very much.
Yep. Absolutely.